The House is concerned that despite huge grants from international donors, disease burden in Nigeria is on the increase. It has therefore commenced the probe of over $4.6 billion grants received by Nigeria from the Global Fund and the United States Agency for International Development between 2021 and 2025 for the fight against HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria, as well as for strengthening health systems. Declaring the session open, the Speaker, Abbas Tajuddin, represented by Ibrahim Isiaka, says the investigation reflects Parliament's resolve to ensure transparency in health funding. He gives his charge.
I invite all stakeholders, government, ministries and agencies, international partners, NGOs, healthcare providers, communities, and the media to engage constructively. Let us work together to translate evidence into actionable reforms.
Chairman of the House Committee on Infectious Diseases, Amobi Oga, on his part notes that Nigeria continues to be battered by effects of a greater burden of HIV, tuberculosis, malaria and other numerous infectious diseases. He is resolute that the probe will determine how the huge grants have been utilized. Oga warns that Nigeria will no longer accept being a mere spectator in the management of grants given to it, insisting that donor funds must henceforth be managed in line with the country's priorities.
We are aware that the grants received from international partners and donors agencies before now form 90% of the country's intervention and investment in the response against these diseases. Henceforth, we cannot continue to receive grants and aids that reduces us as mere spectators while the donors' countries spearhead the management and administration of those grants indirectly. We should call a spade by its name. Any grant or assistance being given to us without us managing such grant is unacceptable.
Minister of Health and Social Development Mohammed Pate, stating readiness to avail the committee with all relevant information, calls for a gradual end to Nigerians' dependence on foreign aid in funding its response to HIV/AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria. The House has amended the NACA Establishment Bill to transform the agency into a multi-sectoral body with an expanded mandate. When passed, the agency will be renamed the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, Tuberculosis and Malaria (NACATAM). From the National Assembly, Henrietta Momodu, EBS News.